Most people design their income first and then try to fit life around it. They take a job, move to where the job is, structure their entire week around the job's demands, and then spend their evenings trying to carve out something that feels like a life. And that life becomes whatever's left over, and then they wonder why they always feel like they're behind or unhappy or dissatisfied with what their life looks like. It's like you've never got quite enough time. The life you actually want keeps getting pushed further into the future when you get that next promotion, or when you save up a bit more, or when you pivot into that career choice. But here's the thing, when you structure your income in that way, when you are completely revolving around one job, it doesn't just determine how you earn, it determines where you live, whether you can take 3 months off, whether you can build the kind of days you actually want, or whether you keep building your days around that single income source. When your income literally comes from one single source, your employer has enormous control over the shape and the design of your life, because that's the structure of how things work, because you need the check. So you work the hours, you stay in the city, you operate inside their schedule, and then you tell yourself that that's just how it is. But it doesn't have to be. It's literally just the specific consequence of a very specific income structure, and structures can be redesigned. What I mean is, you have to do things the other way around. You decide what the life you want actually looks like first, where you want to be, how you want your weeks to feel, what kind of work you want to do and in what volume, and then you build the income structure that funds that. That shift starts with one question: what would I actually build if I wasn't building around a salary? And most people can't answer that because they've spent so long describing their value in their employer's language, so think job titles, KPIs, performance reviews, that they've lost the ability to see what they're actually sitting on. And that's why I built the Skills to Income tool. It's basically a questionnaire that you take about your job and your career capital, and it strips away the job title and maps what you genuinely have built across your career. So think the problems you solve, the expertise you've developed, the capabilities that feel ordinary to you because you use them every day, but are actually worth a lot of money for somebody who needs them. And quite often, someone will pay very well for them. It tells you which of your existing skills have real commercial value outside of employment, what the market will pay for those skills and who needs it, and which of your capabilities has the most income potential. Because you cannot redesign your income structure if you don't know what you have to build within the first place. And you cannot answer, what would I build, if you're still looking at yourself through a corporate lens. That report that the Skills to Income tool gives you is your starting point. It takes out the guesswork and you know exactly where to begin. You can find it in my link in bio.